Hey, what's going on, guys? Ethan here with Betting Bros. Hope you're having a good day. Wanted to jump on here quickly and make a video about how Bovada payouts work, right? How do you get your money off the site? What's the deal? What's the process? Does it work? Do they pay you? We're gonna get through all that stuff here in this video. Before we get started, I wanna just let you know there's some videos down in the description, which could be of help, especially if you're watching this video. Videos of me depositing, playing, and withdrawing money on Bovada, so you can see how all that works right on your screen, right as I'm doing it. And there's also links to Bovada as well as the best bonuses down there if you're interested. But yeah, how do the payouts work? Let's talk about it. So what is a payout on Bovada? Well, when you have money in your account and you want to withdraw it, right? You want it back in your bank account. What you do is you get a payout. You withdraw the money, right? That should be pretty obvious to everyone, I think. But you may be wondering, what are the options for me? What are the time frames? Here's the deal. There are two main options and one kind of like indirect option you can take. The two main options would be either a paper check mailed to you to the address that's on file on your Bovada account, and that's going to take 7 to 10 days. I've used this method. It's always come in about 7 days to Southern California. The one thing I will say, definitely trustworthy, but make sure that they have the right address on file. So if you signed up for your account a year ago and you've since moved, just make sure they have the right address, because you don't want to be sending checks to somewhere that you don't live, right? But yeah, good to go on the checks. Mine have always shown up, the right amount, no funny business. And the second option, which they really seem to be promoting more and more these days, is Bitcoin, right? Now, Bitcoin can be a little bit confusing for people. Check my channel, and I'll try to remember to put a link down in the description to kind of how the Bitcoin works with Bovada. But basically what you got to know is that you can withdraw money from Bovada in the form of Bitcoin to your own Bitcoin wallet, right? Which is like a third-party thing that you have that stores your Bitcoins, kind of like a bank account. And it says on Bovada that it can take 24 to 48 hours. In my experience, it's always been within a few minutes, right? So it's almost instant. It doesn't have to be according to them. But again, according to me, according to my experiences, it's always been almost instant. So those are the two main ways that you can withdraw money on Bovada. Those are the two main ways. Now there's an indirect third way that you can use, which is called the Bovada vouchers. Let's say you have $100 in your account. You can turn that $100 into a $100 Bovada voucher. And it's basically like imagine like a certificate you get that says if you hand it to someone, they can turn it in for $100 in their Bovada account, right? It's like as good as money on Bovada. What you can do is you can create a voucher with your money, which is super easy to do on the site. And then you can list that voucher right on Bovada's community marketplace on their forums. People are buying and selling vouchers on there left and right, and they use a bunch of different forms of payment. They use Venmo, they use PayPal, they use Zelle. People are using all sorts of different payment methods there. So if the Bitcoin or the check don't work for you, this is a good third option for you. And just know that it is supported by Bovada. It's not like they frown upon this or like you're doing anything sketchy. This is just kind of an indirect way that you can move money around in and out of your account. So yeah, I hope this video was helpful. That's how the payouts work on Bovada. Pretty straightforward, pretty simple. And again, I've never run into any issues. This is probably one of the biggest concerns that I hear about from people is like, hey, am I really gonna get my money back? In my case and in everyone else's case that I've ever talked to, the answer is yes. Bovada is really good about this. And so I would say personally that there's nothing to worry about. I certainly never worry about it. But yeah, I hope this video is helpful. It's gonna wrap up for now. Again, those helpful videos are down in the description, as well as links to Bovada and the best bonuses. So check those out if you're curious. Otherwise, give me a like if this video is helpful. Click that thumb down there. I always like seeing those, knowing that I'm doing a good job. And if you have any questions, comments, anything to add to the conversation, drop it in the comments, and I would love to take I'd love to take a look at it, and yeah, we'll get back to you as soon as we can. All right, this has been Ethan with Betting Bros, and we will see you later.